Good evening. For those of you who may not know who I am, my name is Wayne Yoshino, and I was Andy Lee's former coach, former teacher, and current friend. I have something written so that I would not forget anything that I wanted to say. So pardon me for looking down at my notes during this speech. But first of all, let me say Haoli Lahanau to Andy, 50 years old. It's hard to believe. You are now half a century old, but congratulations, and I'm sure the Lord has blessed you abundantly throughout the years. I have seen Andy mature into a terrific pastor, father, husband, friend, and Christian leader. In the early 1980s, I had the distinct pleasure of working with a young man with outstanding athletic skills and a big heart for others. I have seen Andy emerge as an outstanding, godly, and caring man. I am so very proud of him and his many accomplishments in life already. I was initially his coach in flag football and also basketball for Hanalani schools. I also taught Andy mathematics, Bible, and was his PE teacher. Without doubt, Andy Lee was the best athlete I have ever coached, and he possessed all of the fine qualities that a terrific athlete has: excellent skills, talents, terrific attitude, great leadership on the field and on the basketball court. He was an inspiration to others, an excellent example and role models for his teammates, and he was such a humble young man. I have coached many fine athletes during my time at Hanalani, including these folks: David Tafawa, Todd Adamski, Stacy Asato, John Sugimoto, Reynold Olaso, Dean Kawamoto, Jonathan Babb, Billy Hopper, Nathan McCoy, and many others. But none could match the man whose birthday we are commemorating today. Andy was always an athlete who hustled in practice as well as in games. He was always in great shape physically and used his speed, quickness, and knowledge of the game so well. Many times, in fact, I had to remind him to slow down instead of picking up the pace. He never boasted to others and was such a big blessing to everyone because of his humility and graciousness. As a sophomore, he was already a force in sports and made the all-star team in basketball from his 10th grade year. He made it, of course, in his 11th grade and 12th grade year also. He was the most outstanding football quarterback I had. Quick, smart, very, very talented. A special athlete with a huge upside. I am fully aware that Andy was an officer in the Air Force and spent many years serving our country. I believe he is currently working for the Navy as a civilian worker, and I have no doubt that he's doing an excellent job for the Navy. Of course, we all know he married another Hanalani student, and that was the former Bonnie Yasuda. Bonnie was a brilliant mind, sharp, very intelligent, very organized. I am sure they are happily married, and although I don't know their two children, I have heard about Jonathan and Faith. Andy was not only a terrific athlete in basketball, in flag football, but he also excelled in the classroom. He was a great student, worked hard, did his best academically, and was a pleasure to have in class. You know, in 2013, I had to undergo a triple bypass surgery at Kaiser Hospital. And guess who came to visit me? Yes, none other than Pastor Andy Lee. I'm glad he came. I'll never forget that visit. And we got to pray with each other. And I thank the Lord for a good man like Andy coming to visit me during my time that I had spent at Kaiser Hospital. Andy remains a friend to me even today, and I am so pleased to wish him a happy birthday. Mind you, though, Andy does have one flaw. You notice my shirt. This is the team that he should be rooting for, but many of you know Andy made a choice of rooting for the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL. Well, we'll see what happens, but the 49ers are the best team there is. To Mr. and Mrs. Lee, I want to commend both of you in the upbringing of your son, Andy. He has been a man of character, of integrity, and of Christian values. And I appreciate your parenting of this young man. And also for taking care of Bobby and Barbie. And to Bobby and Barbie, hello, aloha. I hear, Bobby, you might return to the islands. Of course, Barbie just got married. I'm not sure who your husband is, but best wishes to you and congratulations to you and your husband, Barbie. Thank you for allowing me to speak and share during this time. Andy, keep up the great work for the Lord. Amen.